We're back at Bradley Field, and we're going to see 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on the Greenwave. Brook Hill came down with the ball after Grant juggled it, but as we said before the timeout, they ruled that he had caught the ball briefly over the plane of the goal line, and therefore it was a touchdown. And while we were away on the timeout, the officials were talking, were huddled with the Greenwave players, and one of the Greenwave assistant coaches was out there, and somebody said, a couple of people must have said things, because 2 flags, one right after the other, went flying up, and they'll probably assess a couple of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on the kickoff on Fallon. I don't know what there was a Greenwave assistant coach out there, and I don't know what he or one of the players or whoever said to the officials, but it couldn't have been too complimentary.
I'm sure that they're saying, I don't want to repeat it.
Well, it's probably something can't be said on the radio.
Well,
anyway.
it just seems that the breaks always go against a little school of 800.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a split-back formation for South Tahoe as they're going for 2 points. Pete Terra taking a very, very, very long count. Takes the handoff, back to pass, rolling to his right, throws into the end zone, incomplete. He was being pressured by T.J. Stoggers, and he was trying to hit Kemper Hendrick, who was open there briefly in the end zone, and the ball was just thrown too far away from him, and South Tahoe comes up empty. The Greenwave still has a 38-13 lead, and let's see if they assess some penalties here on the kickoff.
I am sure we'll see it. Dave, the thing the Greenwave's got to do right now, number 1, watch the onside kick. Number 2, get that ball in good field position and make a first down. Number 1, stay mad in your heart, but be very, very cool in your head right now. Don't do anything to break down yourself right now.
The ball has been teed up on the 40, the standard spot for the kickoff. It looked to me like on
the penalty was on the
2-point conversion, they had it half the distance to the goal. My apologies, I didn't pick up on that at first. I thought that they usually assessed penalties like that on the...
Watch the outside kick, Dave. Here it comes.
Robert Paulinini to kick off for South Tahoe. Onside kick, what has South Tahoe got to lose with one, trailing 38-13 with 5:08 to go? I think that's what we're going to see, Tony. He approaches the ball. Onside kick, bouncing a flag down. We had offside on South Tahoe. A couple of guys got beyond the ball before Paulinini kicked it.
Thank God they called it.
The official blew the whistle and threw the flag right away. I don't think South Tahoe was going to recover that onside kick anyways. The Greenwave was ready for it and right up there ready to recover it when the whistle blew. So they'll march it back to the 35, and South Tahoe will try the onside kick again.
We're going to see it again. Get everybody up there.
Ross Hill is deep for the Greenwave, along with Sean Richardson. Ross Hill's Brook Hill's brother, who hasn't seen a whole lot of action this year. Brook Hill is up on the line along with several other skill position Greenwave players. They got the skill position players up there waiting for the onside kick.
Ball's got to go 10 yards.
Here it comes again. It's bouncing. It's got the 10 yards.
He got it.
Recovered by the Greenwave at the 50. Recovered by the Fallon Greenwave, and that time it was Tim Strasden, who plays part-time at wide receiver for Fallon. He was one of the medium deep backs as it bounced over the head. It was one of those kind of angled, bounding onside kicks that you look for to bounce over someone's head and hope your guy can get down there and recover.
It wasn't a bad offense, wasn't a bad onside kick, other than it just was a little bit too swift. A little bit slower might have been very effective.
And Fallon will start right at midfield, the ball right on the 50. Still 4:52 to go in the game. I formation, Colgan coming in motion, pitch back to Roger Terrence. Sweeping right, he's across the 50 and down to the 47.
That's a good play, Dave, that student body right, because it eats a lot of time.
And Rex Nolan and Scott Ferguson made the stop. And Tony, we're seeing the Greenwave playing their second string and third string players. We got to hurt Greenwave down the field. And it's Roger Terrence, the man who carried the ball. Terrence is down on the field. And while they tend to him, we will take a commercial break. Fallon leading 38-13 with 4:32 to go. And we'll be right back.
Celebrating 100 years is Churchill County Telephone. Service has been the motto for Churchill County Telephone. Telemart is an example of that service. Located at 879 South Main, they will give your phone a free check to diagnose any problems. If you need a new phone, modular accessories, jacks and cords, or telephone repair, Telemart provides that service. You can pay your phone bill at Telemart too. Churchill County Telephone. The oldest tradition is service. Wine and Joder Furniture celebrates Simmons' anniversary with prices starting as low as $79 each piece for Simmons Magnifitic. And Maxipedic Anniversary Special is only $129 each piece for twin size. Queen set only $399. The world's best bedding value at Wine and Joder Furniture during Simmons' 120th anniversary celebration.
You took the time to do it right. Wine and Joder will make your house a home.
Just a cramp, Dave.
Okay, Roger Channings has just gotten up. He's coming off the field under his own power and savoring his left leg. And like you just said, Tony, cramp is what it looks like.
And that's exactly what it is. You don't want to see any knees or ankles.
And on a cold night like this, cramps are more likely to happen
Exactly.
than they would be on a night when it's very warm. Greenwave comes up 2nd and 6 at the 46. Kenny Dolan is in the backfield along with Shane Cromwell. Robert Colgan going in motion to the left side. Hand off to Dolan, first man through. He's across the 45 and down to the 40. That same inside handoff we've been seeing Dolan do all night that he's picked up so many yards on, and he's very close to another first down for Fallon.
That's what the Greenwave has to do, is just keep making a first down. Do what they do best.
This time they're not even going to measure it. They're going to rule it short by about not more than a foot, more like about 6 inches. Clock moving with 4 minutes to go, and, well, it's coming down to 4 minutes right now, and Greenwave closing in on a spot in the playoffs. Split backs this time for Fallon. Quick handoff to Dolan, running left. He gets across the line of scrimmage. He's to the 40, he's to the 35, down the sidelines to the 30, to the 25, 20, 15 to the 10, and inside the 10 to about the 5. There's Kenny Dolan again, that off left tackle, and cut to the outside and take off.
I love it. I love that play because he was in the open, and when he was tackled, Dave, he looked for somebody to hit. He punished the tackler more than the tackler punished him.
And
he's down.
Hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath, everybody. Kenny Dolan is down at about the 5-yard line, out of bounds where he got tackled. He's down on the ground, and they're tending to him. And while they do, we'll take another commercial break here on KBLB.
One of the following people had lunch yesterday at John and Sweeney's Pizza Barn in the Valley Plaza. See if you can guess who it is. Sir, how was your lunch?
Fine.
And you, how was your lunch?
Fine.
How about you? How was your lunch?
It was great. I had the mini cheese pizza, salad, bar, and beverage, all for a super price.
And there you have it, friends. Another satisfied luncheon special customer at the Pizza Barn in the Valley Plaza. Call ahead for takeout 423-7155. For a memorable lunch, it's the Pizza Barn.
Kenny Dolan has gotten off the field under his own power. He is savoring his left leg, hopping on one foot as he hobbles over to the sidelines. Looks like his left leg is hurt in some form or another. But here goes the Greenwave, first and goal at about the 5. Hand off to T.J. Scoggins over the right side, and he's in. Touchdown, Fallon. T.J. Scoggins scores his first touchdown of the year and gives Fallon a 44-13 lead with 3:40 to go. The most points we've seen the Greenwave score this year.
There's no doubt who the better team is and what team should be in the playoffs. There's no doubt about it who the better team is tonight.
Fallon was now with a 44-13 lead. And to put it in a way that we can say on the radio, they are really kicking some rear end, aren't they? Damian Schultz on for the extra point. 3:40 to go. Brooke Hill will be the holder. And the Greenwave have an extra man on the field. Shane Cromwell has to come running off the field as fast as he can. Snap, spot, kick on its way, and no good. He missed it. He hooked it wide to the right. So it will remain 44-13 with 3:40 to go, and kind of a funny sight that time. The Greenwave had 12 men on the field, and Suddenly, Shane Cromwell turned around and ran back to the sidelines as fast as he could before the snap.